Ohio State just absolutely unloaded on Iowa. 35-7 is your final score. Buckeyes, to me, look like the best team in the country, to be honest. And Jeremiah Smith looked fantastic. 400 total yards for Ohio State. Will Howard was 21 of 25. At least the Ohio State's team was 21 of 25. I'm not sure if Will Howard did all of that. I think he did. Yeah, Will
Yeah.
Howard looks awesome, man. Like, we were saying this. Like, I know people like to hate on Will Howard, and it's just like was a popular thing to do this offseason, but I don't think this show ever lost faith in Will Howard. And we both said this team is so talented, right? I know you thought that Kyle McCord held Ohio State back a little bit, but this team is good enough to win with Will Howard at quarterback, and Will Howard is playing well. Like, you're having both things right now, and things are clicking, man. And you're gonna see their schedule start to toughen out these next couple weeks. They're getting Oregon coming up. They're gonna play Penn State, I believe. You'll see Michigan. I mean, Michigan doesn't look all that great, but their schedule will get a little bit tougher. But I think this is a team that I'm sort of penciling them into the playoffs right now.
Yeah, if there was one team, it's probably them or Texas, and that's kind of based on their schedules. I guess whichever one you like. But yeah, I mean, obviously that first half, a little bit of slow start. Iowa actually converted some big time third downs. I got to give McNamara credit. I think, Gill had one. Maybe Lackey had another one. It was nice. He hung in there, made some nice throws, and Iowa was kind of hanging in there. But again, like the dam kind of broke in that second half. There, we saw Will Howard and those weapons, Emeka Buka, Jeremiah Smith, are about as good of a 1-2 punch as there is in the country right now. And yeah, I love it. Another 1-2 punch. Obviously, Judkins and Henderson both got theirs on the ground. If you can run the ball like that, 200 yards, 5 yards a carry against a team like Iowa and a front seven like Iowa, I think that makes me feel really good about Ohio State. We talked about how they were going to be able to run the ball and stop the run in our preview. And Caleb Johnson, yeah, he had 86 yards, but on only 15 carries, but he never really got going. You limited his explosive plays, which he's so prone to do, which was massive. You love to see that. Obviously, it is easier when it is a very one-dimensional offense and you don't have anyone on the outside or at quarterback that scares you and that makes you think for Ohio State that they could beat you over the top. Regardless, though, they took care of business. Yes, it wasn't pretty. Yes, you have loved to dominate them in that first half for sure, but 35-7, you'll take that. You're pretty healthy. It could be a lot worse right now for Ohio State. You could be Alabama, you could be Georgia sitting there with 1 losses, but you're Ohio State. You got out with a win, and I see your attention turns, like you said, to Oregon this week, going across the country to Eugene.